Having a look at the two teams for this afternoon's game. Miles, firstly, currently equal third in the competition table. Bruce Pratt, the fullback. Jock Bidgood and Murray Wise on the wings. Paul Schneider and Warren Tribe, the centres. David Ellis at 5'8", Adam Bradley at halfback. In the forwards, Adrian Higgs at lock. Clayton Keel and Neville Keogh in the second row. Pat Fitzgerald and Simon Tufts are the props, and Ken Brown is the hooker for the Miles side. The City's side for this afternoon, Ray Kirby and John Mickleborough both sitting on the line this afternoon after slight injury worries. Sam Bartley as fullback. Russell Jones and Danny Walker, a new player to the City's side, on the wing this afternoon. Eric Waldron and the try scorer Warren Baker in the centres. Tony Collins at 5'8", Barry Duff at halfback. In the forwards, Peter Newbold the lock. Howard Lewis and Laurie Blake the second row. Michael Seavey and Danny Hurl are the props, and Darren Haddock is the hooker. So Mickleborough sides for this afternoon's game. Firstly, the Miles side, currently equal third in the competition table. Bruce Pratt is the fullback, and there's Eric Waldron making a clean break and getting right out in the open too. He gives it to Bartley on the back-up. Bartley gives it out to Warren Baker in the centres. He steps back on the inside, gets under a pretty high tackle, but he'll get to the line, I think. Into the field of play, we've had scrums at the moment. Andrew Smith not with me this afternoon. Scrums at the moment. There's Sleeby burst through the centre. Tufts is going to be called out, I'd say, and I think he's going to be sent to the sin bin. If he's not sent to drop out from underneath the Miles goal post, it doesn't go all that far. It only goes as far as Laurie Blake, and Blake takes it, works up the centre and splits straight through the middle. Laurie Blake, he'll score a try. He made Bradley look silly, but he's made a lot of players look silly. Laurie Blake stepped straight through the middle and scored a try under the post, and that makes the score at City's Oval, City's 8 and Miles 0. The City's quarter line. He'll get up and play it away to Haddock. A long pass to Collins. Collins dummies and steps back in the middle again and spots a bit of a gap. Collins tries to step back, gets a pass on to Hurl backing up. Hurl works up over halfway, gives it to Lewis. Lewis is out in the open. He's got plenty of pace. He's got Jones beside him. He gives it to Duff backing up. Duff gives a pass out to Jones. Jones grabbed by the jersey. Can he get to the line? Yes, he can. I think he's got it down. Pulled to the ground 5 metres from halfway. Played on this time to Ellis and given to Tufts. Tufts runs hard, but he's met by Blake and Seavey, and also in the tackle too is Newbold. He'll get up and play it. The dummy half position it comes on this time. There's a punch up on between Blake. It's gone in centre field. The referee's going to let him fight on and play on. Let him fight. So it comes a kick through there by Miles. And the referee, if the players decide, they're going to continue on. Tufts the last man on his feet. Tufts and Blake there in the situation. Ten metres away from halfway. Bradley working close to the ruck, but he overruns Higgs. Runs up the strong hit from Seavey. Picked it up on the bounce. He's 10 metres away from the line. Played away. Bradley's pass to Pratt. Pratt going to put the kick through. I think that's going to hit the... it hit the post. Put on the toe again by a Miles player, and that'll be a try. Well, things not going City's way there. Miles have scored the try. He pulled down. It comes away to Haddock. Then a pass on to Collins. Collins dummies, goes in his own, slips a pass to Waldron. Waldron gives it to Lewis. Lewis looks outside him, finds Baker. He steps around one, lobs it across the top to Jones, who can't handle. And Jones knocked it backwards and then got over the line to score the try. The try to City's over in the far side. Waldron coming in there to tackle Bradley after he hadn't retired the 5 metres. A tap taken and given away to Pratt in the middle of the forwards. Pratt stepping close to the line. As a matter of fact, it's a soft try to Bruce Pratt. He got through some pretty ordinary City's defence and crashes over. That makes the score at City's Oval. City's 18 and Miles 10. Snyder coming in around the legs to put him to the ground. Blake goes to dummy half, steps across the field and slips it to Haddock. Haddock's pass to Waldron with room to run, gives it to Hurl backing up, and Hurl's going to run towards the try line and score a simple try. That makes the score City's 22 and Miles 10. Looks to unload, but he couldn't get a pass away. 22-10, City's lead as it comes to Tufts. Miles have done all the attacking in the second half, and Tufts almost breaks through. He has broken through Simon Tufts, and that's a strong run. Series of tackles at Cities have lost possession on the first since half-time. It comes away to Fitzgerald running straight to Orr. Driven to the ground there. The ball going loose. Knocked on, and the scrum to pack down. The tackler on that occasion, Bradley. Played on to Haddock, who has a little run away from the dummy half. Up the centre goes Haddock and straight through. He eluded Ellis. Still going Haddock. Looks on the inside. Laurie Blake backing up. He's going to run away and put the ball down under the posts. That's a try to Cities. Darren had eluded a pretty ordinary tackle from Ellis, the Miles 5'8", and Blake was able to back him up on the inside, and he's raced over to score under the post, so Cities back in business. The score now 26-16. He'll get up to play it at the dummy half. It comes away this time to Duff. Duff short pass to Waldron. Waldron in behind Bradley and in behind the defence to score a nice try, and that makes the score 32-22 in favour of Cities. He'll get up to play it. This time it comes to Tuff, looking for try number 3. All bumped to the ground. Strong tackle from Howard Lewis. Jones takes it, is held. That'll be full time, and the final score going Cities' way by 32-22. Looking at the points in the game, the try scorers for Cities for the 22-10 half-time lead.